musicians who destroyed their lives, tales of talent, fame, and tragedy. The music industry is a world of intense highs and lows, where artists strive to achieve fame and leave their mark. But fame and fortune often come with intense pressure, scrutiny, and personal struggles, leading some talented musicians down dark paths. Here, we look at a few notable musicians whose lives took tragic turns, highlighting the impact of fame, addiction, mental health struggles, and the relentless demands of the music industry. Hello there and welcome back to Jazzvij. Now if this is your first time here, welcome. Here, we discuss about artists both old and new with the help of the artificial intelligence and some few research. Forgive me if I pause for a while to invite you to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell icon for future updates. Thank you in advance for the support. Please feel free to write down your comments and suggestions. Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse's extraordinary voice and unique style made her one of the most celebrated musicians of her time. Known for hits like Rehab and Back to Black, her deep, soulful voice and raw lyrics captivated audiences. Yet, Winehouse struggled publicly with addiction and mental health issues, becoming tabloid fodder as her personal life unraveled. Her resistance to rehab, her tumultuous relationships, and her battles with alcohol ultimately led to her death from alcohol poisoning at the age of 27. Winehouse's story remains a tragic reminder of how fame can amplify personal struggles. Kurt Cobain. As the frontman of Nirvana, Kurt Cobain became the voice of a generation, capturing the angst and disillusionment of the early 90s grunge scene. However, Cobain was deeply troubled, dealing with a mix of chronic health issues, depression, and drug addiction. Despite his success, he struggled with the intense pressure and personal pain that came with fame. Tragically, Cobain took his own life in 1994 at just 27, leaving behind a profound musical legacy but highlighting the toll that fame, addiction, and mental health issues can take. Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious, bassist for the Sex Pistols, embodied the punk rock lifestyle to the extreme. Vicious became notorious for his chaotic performances, drug addiction, and violent behavior, which many say defined his brief but intense career. His relationship with Nancy Spungen was fraught with volatility, and he was charged with her murder in 1978, though he died of a heroin overdose before the case could proceed. Vicious' life and death remain emblematic of punk's raw edge and its tendency toward self-destruction. Jim Morrison. The Doors' Jim Morrison was a charismatic figure with a poetic soul, whose provocative lyrics and performances made him one of rock's most iconic figures. Despite his success, Morrison struggled with alcoholism, which exacerbated his struggles with mental health. His unpredictable behavior, fueled by excessive drinking and drug use, caused tension with his bandmates and took a toll on his health. Morrison was found dead in his Paris apartment in 1971 at the age of 27, reportedly due to heart failure, though his exact cause of death remains disputed. Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was one of the best-selling artists of all time, renowned for her powerful voice and classic hits such as "I Will Always Love You." Her career took off in the 1980s, and she became an international superstar, yet Houston battled with addiction and personal issues behind the scenes. Her tumultuous marriage to Bobby Brown only added to her challenges, and her struggles with substance abuse eventually overshadowed her career. In 2012, Houston drowned in a hotel bathtub with drugs found in her system, marking a tragic end to her life and career. Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, revolutionized popular music, becoming a cultural icon. Despite his success, Presley struggled with drug addiction, particularly in his later years. Health problems and substance abuse gradually eroded his once vibrant energy and led to erratic behavior and poor health. In 1977, he died of a heart attack, widely attributed to his drug use and unhealthy lifestyle. His story remains a cautionary tale about the pressures of fame and the dangers of relying on substances to cope. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's influence on pop music and culture is unparalleled. Yet, Jackson's life was plagued with controversies, legal battles, and health issues. From his intense relationship with fame starting in childhood to the physical and emotional toll of his career, Jackson's life was filled with struggles. Jackson's reliance on medication eventually led to his tragic death in 2009 from a propofol overdose administered by his physician. His life reflects both the heights of global stardom and the dangers of being constantly in the public eye. The high cost of fame. These stories share a common thread: intense talent and success intertwined with personal battles. While the causes vary from substance abuse and mental health struggles to toxic relationships, the pressures of fame and the demands of the music industry contributed to their downfalls. Many of these musicians created some of the world's most beloved music, leaving behind legacies that endure. Yet, their stories highlight the need for greater awareness of the mental and emotional toll of fame, especially as society continues to place musicians under relentless scrutiny. The lives of these musicians serve as cautionary tales and reminders of the human vulnerabilities that even the most talented individuals can face. With better support systems, awareness, and understanding, the industry can potentially protect artists from similar fates. Ultimately, the hope is that future artists can thrive without sacrificing their well-being to the demands of fame. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell icon for future updates. And feel free to comment down below.